It's 94.5 The Beat, the sound of Central Texas. I'm Jazzy, and I got Joe Torry, the legendary comedian, here with me. What's up?
What's up, Jazzy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. So it's a big Mother's Day event coming up May 9th in Waco, and you are going to be headlining this thing and hosting it along with Bruh Man, Reginald Ballard, Kenny Howell, and more. Why should people come out to the show?
Well, first of all, it's gonna be funny. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good time, social distancing, good laughs. It's Mother's Day. You know, and this is one of the best times of the year to get out and laugh. It's gonna be early enough where where you can either go have some dinner later or have a real early brunch and come there. It's gonna be 6 o'clock at Waco Convention Center. So I've been back to Waco in a while. So I'm coming with a bunch of legends, that are guaranteed to give you that laughter.
Absolutely. So when they come to the show, what can they expect to see from your type of comedy?
Well, funny. Me, I'm like Benny Hanna. I'm gonna cook something up fresh right on the spot. Because jokes, I'll probably get there. I'm sure I can find some jokes.
About the pandemic at all? The pandemic or what's
Oh yeah. I've been on tour, so I've been talking about some of everything. Just for everything that happens, from the even the decision on the Chauvin trial. So comics' jobs are to find humor, and everywhere, and where people are feeling a little pain, and we kind of maybe lighten it or be a hero for them because we say the things that they can't say. So whatever you're going through, and between myself, Bruh Man, and Kenny Howell, Ed Moore, we guaranteed to hit all the buttons that'll probably make you go home because comedy is therapy.
Yeah,
so we take your mind off with something for a while, make you think about a little something, take home something that maybe enrich your soul, and you laugh at the same time. That's kind of what it's kind of what I'm about.
Now you've been doing comedy for a long time, and you've hosted Def Comedy Jam. You've been on the Bernie Mac Show, Martin, and so many other things. Poetic Justice. What was one of your favorite roles that you've played, and would you like to reprise any of those roles?
I mean, some of them people ask for what's the extension, Poetic Justice.
Yes, with that brush.
With the brush, and when Sprung, they want to know what happened. Tales in the Hood, they remade that. They wanted to see us back, but I died in that one, so it's like couldn't do that. It's a bunch of it could be some things that could be reprised, but right now, I think people want new stuff, so I've been creating new stuff for them, and they're liking it, so it's like hey, I think I think that's what's the beauty of social media and stuff right now. You get a chance to play and dabble, with some old stuff, and now I'm writing, producing, directing, and and owning my own stuff. So
wow,
there it is. Yeah.
So what new projects are you working on that you're producing and working on?
Well, Workout Room is out now. Workout Room is on Amazon Prime. It's comedy film, PG-13 film, got a little JJ in it, Bruh Man. It's about comedy club, comedians trying to make it in the comedy club. And I'm a comedian. My biggest day that I have to premiere, in front of somebody, my daughter's getting married. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm trying to pull it, both of them off at the same day. But it's pretty funny. And then there's Leon's Lounge. It's like, if you've seen Cheers before, the legendary Cheers, but the bar, the Friend Bar in Boston, where we made a Black Cheers that's set in Oakland.
Oh goodness!
Right, so it's on BLK Prime, Black Prime, BLK Prime. It's on there. You can go there. It's you can go there and find that. Leon's Lounge. They got a lot of comedians on there from Miguel Nunez, Geronimo Man. He's he starred in the cameo role. Myself, Buddy Lewis, not Carl Payne is coming. Doug Williams, Cruncho. So many people are in the cast that I kind of put in there. Morrow. So I executive produced that. You can go check that out now. And then there's Joe Torry's Comedy Club. This is 20 What the, and that has Lou Nail, Tiffany Haddish, Bill Bellamy, Joe Coy, Russell Peters, Ced the Entertainer, myself, and that's something I'm hosting. I did it sort of like my comedy roundtable what Jada's doing. And that's coming to you real soon.
Okay. You ever think about doing a comedy special like on Netflix or anything like that? Because I see a lot of comedians are doing that.
Yeah. That's in the works. I'm trying to do two of them at the same time. So COVID kind of pushed it back because I
Oh,
wanted to do it. So I didn't want to do it without an audience.
I
So
see.
so now that I was shooting stuff around COVID. Like right now I'm shooting a movie called The Other Side of 8 Mile. The
Mm,
stuff that you didn't see in the Eminem movie, the culture, the
the
music.
other side.
Yeah, the other side of 8 Mile.
I know that's right. Now, let's be honest. You've been a comedian for a long time. You've done stand up for a long time. That's why you're doing the show. Have you ever been booed when you was on stage? And what was like one of the most embarrassing times when you was on stage? You was like, oh my God, I got to get up out of here.
I mean, well, it's 30 something years in the
Yeah.
business. I mean, yeah, some boos are gonna come, but it's how you respond to the boos. They may boo something you not booed off to where you got to get around off. Like like I go into Kansas City and I may talk about, the Chiefs. I'm not a Chief fan. I'm a Raider fan. So boo.
You know what's coming. Don't come.
I know it's coming. So, same thing when any other town you go to, you don't like the team, or you say something about, I've been in places where I talked about Trump. And they're like,
Really? Uh, I would have been okay.
You about to lose your job.
Get this dance.
Hey, you about to lose your job. I was like, oh, I didn't know you guys felt that way. So it's been times where I didn't understand the format. I was tricked into saying it was another show for something else.
Mm.
And I think it was a crowd for domestic violence or something like that. And I didn't know it was a crowd full of domestic violence attendees, and they was having all these stories. And I was, I don't know, maybe I said something.
Oh, you know what you said. You know
I
what
didn't know till later. And they were like, that. So, anyway, well, good night. See you.
Right. Had time to get off the stage. So what
Yeah.
advice would you give to young up and coming comedians? Because you've been through it all. You've been heckled, What advice
Yeah.
would you give to them?
Well, I mean, to do the research, kind of read a lot. I'm a big reader. So, the more you read, the more you know. And the more you can communicate with any audience wherever you're at. So you don't have the same show. So you don't feel like you're repeating yourself all the time. And so you have new energy. So, I like to learn. So I'll learn about a city and put that into the show for the night. Try to incorporate something with life and everything. So I would say I always try to build a story, but you got to learn their strength, because some comedians start out as comics, which just tell jokes. Those are one-liners. Comedians tell stories. Conversationists are conversationists. That's what I do now. I just come out and just talk. More basically just teach. Through comedy. And then you got clowns and entertainers. So find your strength, circle your way around it, and
I've
keep breathing.
always been really impressed with comedians, because if you watch a stand-up special, and we just ask you like, when are you gonna do a stand-up special, right? But if a special is an hour and a half, like that's an hour and a half of material that
Right.
you have to remember. You got to know how it starts from the beginning to the end. And what if somebody heckles you and tries to throw you off what your plan is? Like, it's extremely difficult. So how do you plan for that? How do you remember all of that material?
I mean, well, I don't set up that way. I mean, my material just really comes if I say I want to talk about a particular topic. I want to talk about my kids. I want to talk about politics. I want to talk about, and I'm not forced to say I want to talk about these things, religion. I just want to talk about issues or something, or whatever the theme is that I may call my show. I'm going to just stick to that theme. So it's like almost having a jukebox of jokes in there that whatever one come up is going to be funny. So you
Mm.
can't throw me off of something because I have a plethora of jokes, and you're going to become part of the joke, because if you try to heckle me, well, that's just going to become new material,
Mm.
live and cooked up on the spot. I mean, I
Okay.
can spend a dime like that. A lot of people probably can't, because they want to go back and remember, and they got to put it in the order of what they said it. But
Yeah.
I don't work like that. It's kind of like singing a song, you know. I mean, my voice may not be the same, you know, way, but I'm gonna still sing that song. I mean, Whitney Houston, she's, you know, not gonna sound like she's in the recording studio, but she's gonna still sing the song, hit the notes.
Okay. That's interesting. I've always wondered, because I'm always so impressed. And, you know, what you just said just shows it, you just experienced. That's all. You're like, I got this. I can go an hour. I don't have to.
I don't have 2 hours. I just left.
That's hard for a lot of people.
Well, that's why you got to do your research. That's why you got to read. That's why you got to study. It's kind of, you got to put more on your hard drive. The more you got in your hard drive, then, you know, the more you can expand your brand. So
that's really good to know. So up and coming comedians who think they don't have to read books and, you know, be knowledgeable about the city and places that they're in. Hey, take it from the legend here. That's how he does it. And he can just get on stage and get it popping.
There it is.
I know. So you coming to Waco, and you say it's been a long time since you've been in Waco. What do you know about Waco as far as the sports, the people, the food? Do you know anything?
The legendary, you know, gunslinger stories. Waco, Texas. Gunfight at the OK Corral. Say what? I don't know.
He ain't researched the city yet. He ain't did it yet. You know, the Baylor, the men's team in the college, they just won. They won.
Right. No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
I know. Other than that, other than, you know, I like to know.
You know, High Five. You know, High Five is from Waco.
See, I gotta come in. See, not the stuff that's on the internet. The hood facts.
That's a hood fact. Tony Thompson. Get it. What? Do you know High Five?
Yeah, I know him.
What song you know about High Five? I don't believe.
Don't test me on kind of songs I know about High Five. I'm gonna do my research.
Okay, I'm sorry. I play too much. All right, do your research. Go see Joe Torry. It's going to be so exciting. I got a Mother's Day contest. I'm giving away tickets for people to come see you. If they talk about their mother, they got to post a picture about their mother and get the most likes on Facebook, and they're going to get some tickets to see you and Bro Man. And does he like to be called Bro Man? He want to be called Reginald Ballard.
No, bro, I mean, I call him Bro Man.
Okay. You know, some people be like, that was a character. That's not who I am.
Hey, people still call me Chicago, so.
With the brush. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I was supposed to turn around, like what? You know, oh, dude, I know you're calling me that, but what? My name's Joe.
You know what? That's because you did such a good job that, you know, we just love that character. But definitely come out and see Joe Torry. He's going to be absolutely hilarious along with all the other comedians. Again, it's May 9th, Mother's Day. Bring your mothers, and we appreciate you. Hopefully I'll see you down in Waco when you come.
Hey, you bring your mamas, you bring your baby mamas, you bring somebody else's mamas. Or somebody else's baby mama. Just bring them out.
Why we got to bring all the mamas out like that? Thank you.
All right, thank you. You take it easy.